Hi, and welcome to another episode of Books and Banter. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Coral.
So we have got a lot of killer reads coming out soon. So we decided to take a moment to tell you about some of them. All right, Coral, take it away.
So the first one I want to talk about is Killer Potential by Hannah Deitch. This is her debut novel. It is a little bit more of a literary fiction than a thriller, but it's supposed to be darkly funny. So this is about Evie. She is gifted with big dreams. She has graduated from a really prestigious college, and she's super excited to get out there in the world, but she's stuck with a lot of debt. And she's currently working as an after-school tutor for SAT prep. So she kind of feels like her life's going nowhere. She kind of feels like she wasted all this potential. But then one day she shows up for work and finds her employers are murdered. And then a random woman is locked in a closet, and she lets this woman out. She's not speaking. She's not helping Evie know what's going on. And then they're spotted by a neighbor, and all of a sudden they are the prime suspects for these murders. So both these women together, so Evie and this woman who isn't speaking to her, who she knows nothing about, and they become fugitives together, and this becomes kind of a runaway road trip as this manhunt for them begins.
Wow.
So sounds really kind of chaotic, really fun.
Sounds like there's a lot going on in that one.
Yes, so this one sounds like a really fun read. I'm really excited for this one, and it is expected in March.
Wow. I think mine first pick sounds kind of similar to yours in that there's a lot going on. It is called How to Have a Killer Time in DC by Sam Lumley. This is a debut novel. So Oliver is a travel writer and he is autistic, and so he really sounds like he likes a routine. And so he has to travel to DC to do a story. And he is accompanied by a photographer named Ricky, who sounds like a gregarious, fun-loving guy, and there's some flirtation there. And then Oliver runs into an old acquaintance named Elise, and it turns out that Elise gets hit by a car. But what's interesting is that she didn't move and didn't scream; she just stared down as the car was barreling towards her. And so Oliver and Ricky then decide they are going to try and figure out what happened to her. So they only have a few days to solve it because they're only in town for a few days. And so for Oliver, it's a week of his first crush, first time without a schedule, and first time playing amateur sleuth. And getting out of his comfort zone. And I think that this sounds like really quirky and fun, and so like part mystery, part romance, which are my two favorite genres. So it sounds like it'll be perfect for me. And this one comes out in April. So.
Cool. The next one is A Killing Cold by Kate Alice Marshall. So this is more of your classic thriller. This follows Theodora. She is in a whirlwind love with this man, and he's this member of this wealthy and powerful Dalton family. So he invites her to come with him to the family kind of winter retreat cabin. It's very secluded. You know where this is. You know where this is going. However, something is obviously off, and it's not just these cryptic texts she's getting. It's not just these random footprints in the snow that don't make any sense. It's that Theo doesn't remember her childhood anyway. But she does recognize herself in a picture she finds in this cabin from when she's a child. So now she's kind of trying to figure out how to get off this estate, and also why is there a picture of her as a child? So this one is expected this month in February.
Wow, that's intriguing. It sounds like I'm gonna have to check that out. So, okay, so my other pick is Kills Well with Others by Deanna Raybourn, and this is a sequel to Killers of a Certain Age, which I have read. You've got 4 women, Billy, Helen, Mary Alice, and Natalie, and they are trained assassins who worked for an organization called the Museum, and their organization kind of tends to focus on bad people, I guess. Like originally it started out they were hunting down Nazis after World War II. They'd go after like dictators, so just not great people. And so in the first book, the ladies were set to retire, and until they found out a hit has been put out on them, and so then they try to figure out like who's doing that, or who set that up. And so in this one, it says they've been retired for a year, but now they're starting to get antsy and like itching to get back out in the field. And then they receive a summons from the head of the museum, and so now they're ready to go after this. It turns out someone on the inside has compiled a list of important kills committed by museum agents connected to a shadowy, sinister figure. And so this new nemesis is murdering agents who got in the way of their plans. And apparently now this quartet of ladies is next on their list. So I'm excited for this one because obviously I read the first one. I really enjoyed it. It was a fun read. It was exciting. It was different, you know. So I'm really looking forward to this one. And this one comes out in March.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, as a reminder, while all these reads are killer, maybe that is not your style. We have a ton of books here at Pioneer Library System, and we want to find the right one for you. So, we encourage you to check content warnings of all the books we suggest here, and we encourage you to ask your local librarians or watch some of our other videos if you're interested in a different type of book. But thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to the Pioneer Library System channel, and we'll see you soon. Bye!